Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. And a very happy Christmas to you if you celebrate Christmas. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy Christmas from someone who does celebrate Christmas. So today, I think I'm going to try something out. So somebody mentioned that you can use the wand on your minecart. Oh my god, look how quick he's going. You see him? He just zoomed away. Look how quick he's going. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, I'm going to do this on the dude creating. Come here. Okay, he's not going as quick. Did I forget something? Town hall. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for... Yeah, he's waiting for the compost dirt. So, for that, you need these composters. And these ones seem to have finished. So, I'm just going to make some compost dirt out of this. 1 and 2. And that is the last thing, I think, for this. Inventory. There you go. You've got the last thing that you need. University. Perfect. There you go. Go on. Zoom off. Do your thing. I'm going to go look at the guy doing the town hall as well, because that was so fun. Look at him go. Alright, he's got one more. I think this has got one more charge. Okay, it's got another charge, but still. Look how quick he's going. That's so cool. Love it. Right, anyway, this episode, we are going to go to space. Bit of a Christmas tradition. Well, we should make it a Christmas tradition. So next Christmas we'll be doing some sort of space thing as well. I think that would be fun. So, how do we get started? Well, first off, I'm going to put away a few bits. And we are going to look into, let's get rid of all of these as well. Add a star. Here we go. So we've done a little bit of this in the past. I don't think it was called Add a Star. Might have been called something else, but it looks like the same mod. And this is part of our get into all the mods tree that we've got. So Add a Star. So where do we start off? I think we need to go to the moon to begin with. So that is a tier 1 rocket. And we do need to make one of these NASA workbenches. And there it is. I didn't get the big sound that it does. I've decided that this is going to be my little launch area. I cleared a few trees out. I think this should be big enough. Let's try it. God, it looks beastly, doesn't it, this thing? Some awesome design went into making this. Right, anyway, so our first one is lots of steel. We can make a load of steel. Let's make that much steel. Start. It's going to take a little while for us to get that coming, but it should be fine. So let's mark off a few bits that we're going to need. So we need all of these bits. Lots of steel plates. I don't have a steel plate recipe apparently. I thought I did. I thought over here there was a steel plate. Steel ingot into steel plate. Why have you broken? I've noticed since the update a few of my bits have broken. That is a steel plate, right? Is that the one that we need? Yeah, looks like it. Let me do that again, just in case. So there is a compressor that is from this mod, by the looks of it. If we go into this, we've got this thing. This is from Add. Presses ingots into plates. Yeah. And probably takes RF power, from what I remember. Let's try this again. Let's lob that back in. Okay, that one does work. Why is it not let me do this then? Or is it? It's not letting me do that. That's very strange. Okay, anyway, let's just make 64 of these plates. How many of these did we need? So we need, it looks like we need 4 per rocket. And we'll try and get all of the rockets. So that's 4 times 4. Which is 16. We'll try and make 16 of these then. Oh, you get 4 per anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. The steel engine. Let's make a few of those. How many of these do we need? Just the one. Okay. Engine fan. Engine frame. And then steel engine. Easy enough. And then we need 2 of these. 1, 2. That's easy enough as well. Need a load of blocks apparently, and we need this nose cone, which doesn't look that bad. And what was it for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Right, this should get us our first rocket. Of course, you don't go in like that. Okay, let's put them in the places that we know they go. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's got all of the particles in there. And if I fly up here a sec. I remembered this. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I like that. Now, before we can go anywhere, we do need a launch pad, which again, it's really funny in your hand. I love this. This is a great mod. So we need to plonk this somewhere. Let's plonk it there. Looks like a good place for it. And then you can stick the rocket on there like this. We do need to fuel the rocket up. Yeah, I don't want to go yet. Thank you very much. So, how do we get the fuel into this? So, water pump. I'm still trying to remember what I did in my previous series. I might actually go back and have a look at all the mod 7, see what I did back then. Now, I was just looking up some fuel sources for this, and the best one I can find is the oily comb. So you need oil, which then converts down. I've already made a fuel refinery. I don't know if, can you click in here and see all the recipes? Doesn't look like it, but yeah, it needs some oil. And then you get fuel out of it if you give this some power. Yeah, we're going to need to go get an oily bee. So, oil bee. One of these bad boys. Now, by the looks of it, go fishing in deep waters. So, deep frozen ocean. Almost couldn't say that then. Cold ocean, deep ocean, or lukewarm ocean. So I think it's time to get our nature's compass back out. Deep. Let's just do a regular deep ocean, see where that is. That is not that far away. It's in this direction. Now I do need quite a lot of this, I reckon. Maybe I don't. Okay. It's taking its time to render in. My world is proper struggling right now. A lot of people do ask what is the specs of my PC, and I always comment back saying it's in my channel profile on YouTube. So if you are interested, I mean, after watching this, you might not be, but yeah, that's where you can see where all of my gear comes from. I've got all of the Amazon affiliate links and stuff like that as well if you fancy supporting me slightly. Around around this area is supposed to be. Yeah, but you can see it's not the best. Not the best. I think around here, maybe a little bit further. Is that a broken? Ooh, there's a pyramid thingy. Now we're in the deep ocean, so I am just gonna. It doesn't look that deep though, does it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do what I did for the Patrick bees, which is just sit here and fish for a while. I might make myself a little raft like I did over with the Patrick. Let's see what we get on our first one. Nautilus shell, that's actually not bad. But I have got myself a bee cage, and we might need a few of these, so maybe I'll get a few more bee cages. Bee cage, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We get a whole thing full of bees. Now, whilst I'm out here fishing, I thought I'd just mention, I think I've got an idea for my final video of the year. So this will be New Year's Day, or no, New Year's Eve? Yeah, New Year's Eve. That'll be my final one for the year. And that is, I plan on, like, going over a few of the... Oh, here we go. Damn it. Yeah, going over a few of the games that I've been playing throughout the year. That includes, like, all of the different mod packs that I've played, and I've been playing, like, a bit of Raft, a bit of Project Zomboid. Get a couple of clips from each of those. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of you are here purely for the Minecraft, but I don't know, I think it'll be quite interesting because most of the games I play are pretty similar. Like, they're very chill. Except for Project Zomboid, that one's not chill whatsoever, but it's quite fun to play with the missus. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. Let me know what you think. Oh, we got our first bee. Thank you. There is... Wow, we got loads of stuff. I wanted to see what these Neptune's bounty things are. Do you have to break them? I quite like where I am, so we'll do that afterwards. Interesting, a prismarine bee spawned. So I didn't know you could get multiple bees from this, but we got a prismarine bee. I've got 2 oily bees now as well. I got this other oily bee literally after I got my last oily bee. I think it was like 1 or 2 catches afterwards. So back to back, or bee to bee. Get it? Okay, that's the last bee that I'm going to get, but we got loads of prismarines. How many is that? That's 7 prismarines. Only got 3 oily, so we're really lucky at the beginning. Now, I just looked up what the oily bee can pollinate off, and it's like pretty much any oil, including the one from Pneumaticraft. So, I know I said we weren't doing much with Pneumaticraft, but we are. This is crude oil. So we want one of those, place our order. Stick that back in there, get a bit of charge. There we go, there's the little drone, Amadron delivery drone. It's taken our emerald. Shooting off, it should give us a, let's get a bucket. Oh, there you go, bucket. Should be back any minute with our oil. Okay, cool, it didn't rob us. And there you go, crude oil, black gold. Awesome. So we could use this in, I'm just gonna go into our bee area because I feel like this is the most appropriate place for it. And I think in this corner here, get rid of that. Just place down the crude oil. Get ourselves some bee stuff, and then I'm going to do a simulation upgrade and production and all of that. So, back in a sec. I may or may not have used the rod on this as well, so it's very, very quick already. But we can use this in a centrifuge to get some oil. So, I'm probably going to... how do we get these into our system? Need like a puller upgrade. Not that there. So, is it out of range? It's probably out of range, right? Out of range. Get some range upgrades. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's lob those in. There we go. So I'm not going to process these, so I'm not going to put them in my little processing area. We are going to directly use those combs over here. So I'm going to set up a little centrifuge setup maybe here. Yeah. Centrifuge, so where's the powered one? So we need to make the regular one first. It's cauldron, grindstone. Why can I not make this one? Okay, well. Did I make this in the first? No, I didn't. Oh, that'd be why. There you go, little powered centrifuge. Underneath is probably where we're going to put power. So let's get a flux point. I think this thing needs power as well, so maybe we run a cable underneath. A cable. There we go. And then this one can go here, and we can put that dirt back. There you go. Cool. So, oily combs. I need some speed upgrades for that as well. Right, here we go. This should do it. Oh, is it already outputting? Oh, it looks like it is. Oh, cool. Okay, that's going into here, and that's making us some fuel. Excellent. Now, how do we get the fuel into the rocket? Because if you shift and right click, yeah, there we go. You got your little fuel gauge and so on and so on. Can we pipe it in? Pipes. Doesn't seem to connect, does it? So maybe we don't do that. Let me have a think. Okay, I think I figured it out. You need to put it in. Wow, what we're gonna do is if you shift right click this, it's got this little inventory, and you can use a basic tank from Mechanism or a bucket or whatever. We're just gonna try and fill up this basic tank. Unfortunately, it doesn't like. Oh, have I crashed? Oh. Anyway, unfortunately, I can get out of this. Come on. It's struggling right now. Right, and we're back. Right, so, yeah, I'm going to let this fill up, and then we're going to extract as much out of this as we can. It looks like you need 3 buckets to do one, like, flight. So we're going to go to the moon with this. I have not forgot that you also need oxygen. I think our mech suit might actually protect us whilst we're out there, because it protects us from, like, all damage. But let's get an Ad Astara suit. So let's do one of these, see what happens. It needs to be orange stained. Oh, I love it. Orange is my favourite colour, after all. So there's the space helmet. Oh wow, this requires a few bits and bobs. What is it for this? Okay, we need some more rods. Good old rod. 1, and I'm out of steel plates. Let's make 64 steel plates. There we go. So that's the second oxygen tank. That should make us the spacesuit. And we need the space pants as well. And the boots. So we need the full outfit, I think. Astronaut. Haha. Let's see what it looks like when we put it on. Ooh. I've still got my goggles on. If I take the goggles off, it looks really funny. I like having my goggles on. We do need a oxygen. It's not the distributor. It's the oxygen loader. I can't remember which one's which. Right, what I've done is set up a sink, and that's just pumping water into this, and that is getting us some oxygen. I might take some oxygen with me, some more. So, tank. Ooh. Yeah, take a few more of these. Why'd you go over there when you should be over here? I did speed this up with the wand, because it was super slow. But yeah, we could do the same over here. Just spam it over, because I want to get a full tank before we leave. And with that, we've got ourselves a full tank full of fuel, which I'm going to put in the rocket itself. And I think it's probably about time that we go and explore the moon. So you press space. You can see my backpack. You can see me in there. But fingers crossed we aren't going to explode or anything. Here we go. For some reason the sounds are off, which is fine because they are deafening from what I remember. Goodbye, my mine colonies. My little island. We will be back. That's where I want to go, right there. Ah, there we go. Solar system. Earth. Moon. Let's go to the moon. There is a space station we can go to. I think I've had a thought about it. There we go. One small ship. So we are just landing right now. You can see on the left there, it's got like how fast we're going. And if you press space, you like... Oh, there's already a couple of mobs that we can see. Hello. Ow, okay. We can just kill everything with one hit, so it's not too bad. But I don't have my mech suit on, so I do take damage. It's quite interesting. Got a bit of cheese right there. We got one of those charms as well, which is quite useful. So, I think it's probably a good idea for us to set up a little moon base. What do you think? I think over here might be a good idea. There's a few structures in, well, on the moon as well. And I might do what I did in All the Mods 7. Which is, I set up a little moon base and then I used a chunk destroyer to mine out a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go over in this direction. Ooh, there's already a structure over there. Come here. Let's go check out the structure before we do anything else. Cool, it's a bit laggy though, isn't it? Generating terrain is, yeah, a bit struggly for my my computer right now. There we go. This looks like iron plating. Interesting. Ow. Oh yeah, I don't have flight anymore, so it's kind of cool though if you look at it. Smoker, we got some of this dash plating. It's quite useful. These guys here are actually villagers, so these ones are nitwits. But we got one here which is a librarian, so you can set up all of your... Oh, I love the look of this place. It's so cool. Yeah, with the librarian you can do like loads of trades and stuff. Oh, it's not bad, is it? It's a cool little moon base. Oh, these guys can build way better than I can. Oh, it's got some loot as well. It's from loot art. Did I just completely miss that, or did it just generate in? It's got some dash ingots. Definitely take the dash. Because you need dash for the next rocket, which can get you all the way to Mars. Oh, that's a point. I don't think torches work. Yeah, there you go. Torches don't work in this. But soul torches do. So you got that going for you. A bit of cheese as well. Forgot about that. Crab ragu. Oh, cool. You can use it as regular cheese. So it's been all dictionaried. I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Glowing iron pillar. Should really learn to build better. So, I've made a little structure out of glass and some of this glowy iron. And yeah, it's quite nice. Little dome for us to be in. I made this oxygen distributor. So this thing required the dash plates. I may have set the plates to be made. I set 1,000 iron plates to be made. So it took a while for the steel ones to come in. So I did that by hand using a hammer. But what we can do with this oxygen distributor is if we get some oxygen into here. So let's get ourselves a what are we going to call this? Probably a sink to begin with, right? Because you get oxygen from water in this pack at least. And then I need... Is it one of these? Oxygen loader? Do we get it from the oxygen loader? I think we do. So I need to make another one of these. Should be fine. I think I've got everything for that. I was really low on steel plates, so I did make like a ton more. And I've got it auto-crafted to make me a bunch more as well. So there's the oxygen loader. I need some power. So there is solars. These solar panels. They require dash plates as well. Maybe we don't make a solar panel then. What about the rest of the solars? Let's make a couple of the ones from mechanism. Why do we have them auto-crafted? Oh, you need them for the solar, whatchamacallits, the things you put in your mech suit. And we needed it for the ATM star as well. So there's those two. I kind of need to turn that one around. Let's try that again. Are you actually going to get any power? Because there's the sun. I think that's the sun. Where's the earth gone? There it is. Haha, looks so cool. The earth just being there. Hovering up there. Love it. Oh, that is getting some power. That's good to see. Although it's stopped. I think that got power from me when I picked these up. Because these do charge in my inventory. As you can see right there. So maybe solars weren't a good idea. Fine, we'll use some flux points. I just wanted to not use flux points. Wanted to see what we could do with it. Probably could have just used a cable right there, but oh well. There we go. Everything is super laggy in my world right now, but that is okay. Let's get ourselves a regular old pipe. And there we go. I don't know if it automatically puts into this. Doesn't look like it. We might need to pipe out of this. If that's how this works. I don't know if it is. Let's get some buckets. Can you get a bucket of oxygen? That would be stupid, but it would be fine if we can. No, but you can get these oxygen tanks. Aha. There we go. That's putting oxygen into this tank right here. And you can see that there's a bubble around it right now. And also up here, you can see that our oxygen is now green because we're actually getting oxygen from the air. My God, this is lagging. I might have to go turn off a few of my automations that I've got. Which is fine now because most of those automations were for the star. Which, yeah, we don't need now. But yeah, there we go. Let's get using up some oxygen. I'm not exactly sure how we can pull out of this. Unless... Can we use just regular logic pipes? So we can have two, like, you can't even pipe in and out of these things. What I was going to do is have like an oxygen tank that goes into here and then gets piped back out into here. I bet you could do it with modular routers. Should we give that a go? Modular routers. Yeah, let's give it a go. 1, 2. So, let's get a couple of puller upgrades, a couple of sender upgrades. So, first set, I want to pull from here. No, you can't even do that. Excellent. Maybe from the bottom? Nope. Fine. Well, we tried. You can't say we didn't try right there. Feels like this is a little manual. I know that... Oh, wow, that's gone through a lot. Okay. But that's got us a lot of oxygen right there. So, manually we can do this. Interesting. Yeah, so this is just producing us oxygen that we can breathe in this little dome. I think if we were to, like, break that... it's doing 2,000 oxygen blocks, so maybe we don't even need this dome anymore. Let's get some glass and put that back because reasons. I'm using connected glass for the connected texture. There we go. Wonderful. So I don't actually have a way out of here because I built this and I was inside. So I've been doing this, but you can see our oxygen has gone down quite a bit already. We can at least... ooh, yeah, that's a point. We could take this off whilst we're in here. Wrong one. This one. Yeah, perfect. And now we've got full oxygen. In fact, we could take all of this off. We're happily walking around. Still got the gravity effect. Oh, that's a point. Maybe we should try our mech suit, see what happens, right? Why are we floating? You know why? We've got minus gravity. Total minus gravity right there. Yeah, we can't wear our mech suit because of that reason. Fair enough. It's good to know. So, I should probably grab this, our rocket and our fuel. I don't know why this is not going away. Ah, there we go. Punch it away. Ooh, yeah, that's a point. Luckily, we can get home because we've got a slash home. But if we didn't have a slash home, or for some reason we just couldn't get back, that would be a bit of a poop because we also need a new... Oh yeah, we've got this as well, so we can look at our inventory and everything. So the launch pad, we need this if we want to get back. So maybe we set up a launch area right there. That'll do us. And we could stick the rocket back down. I do kind of need to go back and get my chunk destroyer. So I need to set up some way of getting back to this point. Probably a waystone. Waystone seems like a good idea. Teleporting. Let's pop that over here. My goodness, my frame rate is just dying right now. The moon. We can head back. Ah, it might be because it's raining. So we are back in our mining dimension, and I am just going to nick this. Oh, I was going to say, do I have my magnet on? I do. Yeah, we'll leave the network stuff right here. I might have to reboot because this is getting proper laggy looking around and doing anything. So yeah, I might have to go do that. But we could take this chunk destroyer over to the moon. There you go, there's the first run. It's done. Did we get much dash out of that? Dash. Yeah, we did. Good amount of raw dash. What about cheese? Cheese. There you go. 111 cheese. Love it. Because you get cheese from the moon. So, if Wallace and Gromit has taught me anything. Yeah, so I'm just going to let this run until it's finished. And then we're going to use some dash to probably go and... I forgot that there's still 4 damage. Don't hurt. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, we're going to use the dash to make ourselves a rocket to go to Mars. Also, I just realised my mistake. I'm using the oxygen loader, whereas it just needs water, the distributor. So that is making us a bunch of oxygen. So, in fact, we don't need the loader in here. All this. I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to move all of this as well. Whilst I am waiting for this to dig out like a ton of dash for us, I made a few upgrades. So first off, Supremium Furnace I just lobbed in here because I needed something to smelt up the moonstone that we're getting. Moonstone cobble. Turns into moonstone stone, I think. And then you use that to make this brick. Brick looks really nice. Also, look how cool this door is. What? I might have to use this in some builds, because it looks amazing. Ah, it's so futuristic. I love it. I've literally been sat here for like past 2 or 3 minutes, just opening and closing the door. So good. Okay, so we are going to pop outside really quick, and we're going to plant ourselves a flag to say that this is Pilpoh's moon. Haha. So, JM3 has given me another idea, which is to do like a museum. I think it'd be kind of cool to build a museum on the moon. How cool is that? So, museum being like, maybe I get all of the armor, and we have a bunch of armor stands, and you can walk around, you can look at each of them. And maybe a few items, which were a right pain in the bum to get. So, obviously, the ATM star will be on there. Maybe... Insanium. Insanium was a bit of a pain, because we had to do the bees. Although, probably less of a pain for me than most people, because I'm guessing a bunch of people just did... Oh, hello. Can I reach from here? No. Yeah, I'm guessing a bunch of people did, like, farms, but we didn't do a farm, did we? Just didn't need to. Hello. Goodbye. There we go. What's cool about this as well, the, whatchamacallit here, the oxygen thingy, is it goes quite far, or does it? Does it go... Yeah, just a little bit outside our little range here, because it's like 2,000, not on the roof, that's good to know. It's 2,000 like air blocks worth. So we could still kind of get oxygen if we just step outside our base slightly. Which is not bad. But what I'm thinking is I replicate this sort of room. Like maybe another one over there. And we have like a little tunnel between. And we have a couple of these oxygen distributors scattered about the place. That doesn't mean that we're not going to Mars, by the way. So I should really dash. Yeah, we got loads of dash. Can you duplicate this? Nah, doesn't look like it. That's fine. Now, where would we be if we didn't at least do a little bit of joyriding whilst on the moon? I am strong. Very strong. I just heard one of the baddies running around. That's fine. Anyway, we can... I think it's shift, click, and then you can put the fuel in. Like that. Lucky I made like a bunch of fuel beforehand. But with this... It does do the running sound as you drive around, but you get a little step assist and you can drive around really quickly. Meh, meh. Oh, I wonder if I can run any of these baddies over. Let's have a go. Oh, okay. My driving is just like my driving in real life. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Oh no. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Right, you can go away. Okay, you can pick it back up. Easy enough. Eh. Let's drive back over to base. It's proper hard to steer this thing, but maybe it's just me. Awesome. Now, I don't know how long I've been recording, but I think that's been a successful trip to the moon for today. So I think that's where we're going to call it. This is such a cool mod. It looks amazing. All the building blocks look flipping great. We are going to use this in a lot more builds. And this isn't the end, by the way. A lot of people seem to think that I would finish the series once I automated the ATM star, but there's so much more to cover. So definitely not going to finish this. This is still going. It's nearly done, actually. It's pretty good. That's what, 100 chunks? 10 by 10? It's not bad. Right, anyway, so thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Happy Christmas from everybody at Pilpoh. And every one of my mine colonies says Happy Christmas too.